was a very bad game to be a worker.
Mutually assured destruction of all economy. I feel like there's a name for when this happens in real life.
What?
Mutually assured destruction of both economies. Oh well.
I was gonna make some type of pun based on that, but I decided against it. We're on stream.
Okay. Fueled by Ramen says capitalism.
Ironically, I was gonna say socialism.
Ah. No, socialism is mutually assured destruction of all economies.
That's pretty much the point, but yeah. Anyways, spotting in the bottom left, the blue Protoss stats.
And spawning to the top left is our red Terran, Maru. Anyways, while we wait for one of these players to do something interesting, what can you tell us about stats?
Statistically, he's not as accomplished as Maru, which is interesting that he's currently evening it out. He is, of course, a Korean Protoss, which means he's nothing to sneeze at, yet he is still yet to have his quote-unquote break to fame.
Yeah, as far as I know, Stats has not won any premier tournaments, though he's gotten to like the round of 4 and finals before. Fueled by Ramen is saying that socialism works.
Greece. Who's continuing?
What about Greece?
Nothing.
Okay, well, the only instance I have of socialism definitively working on a somewhat large scale was the Belarusian forests during World War II. About 1,200 Jews were successfully surviving off of a social system. Because if they didn't, they would die.
Before this turns into a economic debate with political connotations on the StarCraft stream, let us please focus on StarCraft.
Well, I mean, there's not much going on. It's just a Reaper expand. He's put a proxy pylon, or I mean, it's not really a proxy, but I mean, he's put his second pylon down at the natural so that it looks like he's proxying, if that's not scouted. Not that major, and I mean, it's not like I'm saying whether socialism or capitalism is a better idea, as much as I am simply presenting data.
Yes, but
This is cute. He's going to delay the gas as long as possible, which, I mean, wasn't much longer, but still. Were you going to say something?
no.
Okay. Then I'll get back to talking about the Belarusian forest.
No, the reason I had nothing to say is because we're not getting into a political debate on finding Aiur.
It's not exactly a political debate, it's technically an economic debate.
Which in today's society doesn't really have much of a differentiation.
Well, the Reaper is gonna come cross map, take the long way there, and this probe is going to be greeted by 2 Marines and learn why they had to use socialism in the Belarusian forest.
Because they're going to die.
Exactly. The Reaper realizes similarly, and that's the end of that. Marines are gonna poke out now. They will come to the watchtower and with the Hellions, they can get some work done. The placement of this gateway is nice because that means the Hellions cannot just come in and do whatever they want. I mean, yeah, there's the force field that deters that. It's gonna go into the main. Photon overcharge has already been activated. The drop is there. This still could get a lot done. 13, 16, 21. Gosh, I feel like I'm playing blackjack. What would that be? A You are 16, going on 17, baby, it's time to think. Better beware, be cunning. It was in the thread!
Bill Ramen, we do not want the sound of music on this cast.
Anyways, here comes another drop. That probably has 2 Widow Mines in it. Yeah. And it's gonna try the natural, but there's a photon cannon already there, so detection is available, and he will escape with 1 Widow Mine.
Yes.
Here comes a drop. There's no DT in this, but 2 Zealots is definitely annoying. Regardless. And they're gonna get the SCVs. 5. So that's a worthwhile trade. Cost mining time. You already had the gateways, because what Protoss does not have gateways at 10 minutes into the game? I mean, you could theoretically argue that he had to spend money on the warp prism, but that's a constant threat and sort of pays for itself that way, aside from the scouting information as well. So, you know. This observer scouts this drop, and Stats is moving in position to defend it, so good observer placement. That will burrow, and it will die before it shoots, so, you know. normal.
Like Bela Lugosi before Plan 9 from Outer Space.
What?
The leading actor in the film Plan 9 from Outer Space was dead before filming of the film even started.
Ah, okay. Double drop coming. No, it's just going to the watchtower. Never mind. I was like, that is a strange angle to drop. Someone who's taking his third, Stats is on 3 Colossi. He doesn't... Thermal Lance is almost complete. Okay, he is going to take a third eventually. He's just playing it safe. Okay, looks like Maru is thinking of a two-prong, some sort of two-prong aggression, as he has this main force coming up the middle and 2 medevacs on the left. He's going to poke at the third and back off. Here comes the drop now. He scans, looking for an observer. Gets it. He's gonna pick up 4 medevacs worth and drop at the natural now. I think he wants to time this to hit together. And so that unloads. He's going to start... Oh, okay. And here's the drop at the natural. Very nice splitting from stats in terms of his army distribution. Storm finishes now, but he lost a lot of... Oh no, he just moved them to his... Okay. Things are still looking okay for stats. Well, he loses his warp prism. That's unfortunate, but yeah, it was bound to happen eventually. Viking count is starting to climb though, so with Vikings maybe he'll pull the boys and close out the game, for better or for worse. That's a lot of bio. Is he gonna bring SCVs with it? He scans. He sees it's just Colossi. He doesn't know Storm is done. At least I don't think... Well, okay. Now he probably knows. And... still no Storms. A lot of Vikings. Just feedbacks for now. I thought Storm completed. Apparently it didn't. Well, that explains a lot.
He was taken by Storm. Or lack thereof.
Oh, okay. I must have misread something somewhere. I wonder what finished that I thought was Storm. Maybe it was Charge.